What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. If that tickles your fancy, sit back, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy the video. Now, guys, on today's video, you probably can tell by the thumbnail, we are continuing this process of preparing for fall and winter. Now, on this here episode, we are going to be basically clearing some things out. I think, yep, I had already did a video on some of the plants that had already literally shipped them out already. I can't remember how many at this point. That I gave away, but I'm pretty sure once I do the editing, then you will definitely see.
All right, guys, so I'm pretty sure this won't make the actual video of me picking these out, but I am downsizing some of these, basically getting rid of some of these here plants. We know that the seasons are changing, and I'm needing some more space too, just in case I need some more space. And yeah, so this won't actually make the video, but it'll be a clip inward. But I do have my begonias here. Forgot which ones these are. But they are going. You should know that the sun, the bush in the bathroom. So yeah, that's that. I have another begonia as well. We have those monsteras that need to go. Then I also have my, I think, Reina Verde Peperomia. She's on the way out as well. Over here, most of you definitely should remember the caladiums that we started. Should be a video as well in the playlist. But the caladiums that I did start. All right, sorry about that, guys. Light cut off. But the caladiums that I did start, as you can see, doing just good. You know, they did come out of semi-hydro, yep. Then I put them outside and they had to readjust. So, but that's that. These here leaves are just, look at that variegation, just nice, just nice, just nice. And then down here I have some dragon fruit and prickly pear cactus in there. But all of these are going to my grandmother's house. And these are going to my mother's friend's house. But for the most part, this is all I could think of at the moment. I do have a pot of variegated purple hearts, Tridoscanthus, out back that I more than likely are going to grandmother's house to put in the front yard, since I technically don't want them anymore, and they need, the most light, top-notch full sun almost, to keep that pink variegation in them. So what I'm going to do is just give them to her, and we can put them out in the front. But yeah, guys, that is it here.
You would definitely see how many there are. But yeah, guys, I did clean out a lot. Well, not a lot, but if you're a plant collector, then the number that you're going to see or hear is a lot. Okay, anything more than 2 is a lot, especially when you're a plant collector. So these plants here that you're going to see today basically are my struggle bus plants. We're talking either I had to rehab them for some kind of problem or issue, another had to start over, basically another rehab, or just plants that I just do not care for anymore. This way that I can definitely have more space and get more plants. I mean, that's not the goal here. That's not the, okay. The goal was just to get some of these plants out just to make space in general. But the ending goal, of course, is to get new plants. Okay, yeah, you got me. But yeah, just in general, just to get some more space. And then again, some of these plants that I'm just not actually in love with anymore, if you can say that. So the ones that I did know for a fact that I didn't want, I gave them away. And then there are some that I'm going to I would say cut up and go from there, but you'll hear more about it once I cover that plant. And then again, there's just others that are going into the retirement home. They're like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. You know, it messes with my feng shui. Okay. And let's just say what it is. It really messes with you when you have like a plant that is struggling. And even though I could give my plants more attention and worry about them, but they're doing good. But you know, when you walk past a plant that's doing bad and has been doing bad for a while, it turns your day. Okay. Not like, well, I don't know. People are different. It could make you depressed, cry, sad, whatever the case may be. But with me, it's just disturbing when everything else is doing good, especially in that section or in that spot or that genius. Then you know, like it irks me. So anyway, those will be definitely going into the retirement home. Nature is literally is going to run its course at that point and literally done. Won't be buying any more of them, and I'll definitely tell you about that in a second. But on today's, I think I don't know how many we technically have. There are some that I will be keeping, but they're on the struggle bus, but they're slowly moving their way, like, you know, to the front seat. Kind of, I can see the house, you know, from a couple of miles away. But they are starting to kick back, and again, you hear more about that once I get into it. But I think I did cover all the basics. And then also I don't know if I said this before. I don't know when you're going to see this. You know, my video is so far ahead, but I think you probably still seeing the regular background. Nope, you seen a new one on the wish list Wednesday. But my monstera is currently in the bathrooms. Well, this is south facing window too, but the bathroom has the brightest light. There's no trees that are back there. There's the sun right there, but it's been raining, so this is like the first sun in 2 or 3 days, like with no rain, you know, throughout the day. So nope, take that back. Let's stay like 2 days without 2 days without rain. Okay, not even full two because it rained like yesterday evening, a shower or so. But anyway, it's in the bathrooms. Everything is fine. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Let's go with, now these here are my Amazonica and Bambino Elucasias. You should know these. Hopefully you guys can see me. You should know that I'm fighting against the sun, which makes everything dark, and then I have to readjust. Okay. I grew these from bulbs, and as you can see, not much has been going on. Again, they were sitting in the bathroom, not enough light, of course, due to the rain, and they finally cut the bush down. I don't know if I told you guys, but they finally freaking cut that bush down. It was just light is coming through now, which is why my monstera is, yeah, anyway. But yeah, they are growing. So what I'm going to do with these, I was going to retire them, but I'm going to keep them, actually switch them out and put them in vermiculite, and put them together. I do have two separate Bambinos here, so I will be putting the mask in the middle. Oh crap, you couldn't see that. Putting the mask in the middle there and burying her some more. As you can see, she's probably trying to breathe, get some more air right there, but they weren't doing as good as they could be. There are well, she's shooting out another pup. Looks like a rock, but rocks don't have green. Well, they do have green, but not green growth on it. But there she is right there, shooting out another pup. But they're coming out and they're going to go together. I don't know, maybe in something. I don't know, I haven't thought that far out, but you would definitely see this one on maybe the propagation episode or whatever the case may be. But they will be kept. There we go. They will be kept, you guys. I know I can find this one here kind of easy, but I'm not going to go and buy one because of I no. I've had some, but I gave them away, then got some more and gave them away again. So it lets me know this is it. And with these, I looked up and found these here, I think in Atlanta, and definitely don't see them down here, but I want to keep them and grow them out because they do look good. Kind of like the teeny tiny dancer, but with color. Kind of grow, kind of sort of, but with color. So we're going to definitely keep these, and we're going to repot these. You definitely will see these again. Let's move on to the next one. Now I'm not keeping this one here, you guys. This one here is a Pila, some type of Pila. Some type of Pila peperomia. These things need light. And if they don't get light, then they grow slow. And then not only that, it was doing pretty good, but I brought them inside. Again, the weather is changing. You guys, fall is good weather, good time to be growing. That's a little bit better, huh? Fall is a good time for philodendrons. You probably already heard me say it, but you probably heard me say it a million more times. But it's a good time for philodendrons and a lot of other plants to start growing. Keep in mind that when you bring them outside, you know you have to bring them in, and then they start to try to get used to your house conditions, whether it's too much air, not enough, cold, hot, whatever the case can be, and grow. So without the light source, these things basically just won't do too good, you guys. Even though, oh well, all this right here, you see that all those leaves came off, are pretty big. They were growing. This was a rescue, and I just can't rescue it anymore. We've had, I mean, she's grown, and just thinking about it, I don't want to do it because she literally does not need any attention other than the light that I was saying. So I don't know, I might just put outside and put it in the retirement home and let nature run its course, and hopefully she comes back next year. But if not, trust me, I understand. But yeah, I love the leaf texture and color as well, which is why I actually want to keep her. And the pattern as well is like a silver on like a, I don't know, forest green maybe with the back side. Well, you probably can't see it, but there's like a bronze on the back side if you give them that, you know, bright indirect light. So yeah, she's going outside, so she will be retired. Let's move on to the next one. Now, this one here, she is on the struggle bus. I finally decide to, this is my ZZ plant. I was going to say Raven. I finally decided to get her out of the soil that she's been growing in for, oh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, she's on the struggle bus. She's like on the back seat. She had a lot of root rot. The soil that was in it was the potting mix garden soil. So when watering, she was holding or retaining a lot of water at that point. And I finally decided to get her out because she stopped growing, but she was growing, but not growing, if you get what I'm saying. And the leaves, like this one, did it finally open? It stopped for a second, which is one of the newest ones, and nothing else happened. And then I noticed some of the stems were starting to wrinkle up, which of course, you know, encouraged me to water it. And picking up the pot, it weighed like 50 pounds, so I knew something was wrong. Poured them out. I should have took a picture of it, but was kind of worried about my baby here. She's one of the OGs as well. I would say like mother plant or something of that nature, but yeah, she had like we're talking bad root rot. There's no roots. But all in all, I do know they bounce back and very hardy. But I do have to watch her just for that, and of course, you know, ease up on the watering. But as you can see, I did switch out the soil to a lot more airier kind of substrate. So hopefully she'll bounce. I see oh. So I just moved some of the mulch back, and look at that. Haha. So she's fine. There it is. So I don't know about. I'm gonna put it on the watch list. Okay, how about that? Let's move on to the next one. Most definitely on the watch list. You guys know for a fact, I just don't do good with ferns. They don't like me. I don't like them no more. She didn't hear that, but that came from outside, you guys. You can see all the new growth. All this is new. If you've been following me, this is what I was dealing with. All right, this thing was just not cool. That's like a big spider web. I didn't clean this thing off, you guys. As you can see, it just came straight from outside. And if you watch my videos, it was sitting down in the retirement bed. Yeah, it actually was growing roots to the bottom, but she's gonna get repotted, cleaned up, and I'm putting her on the watch list because I'm bringing her inside. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna turn out, so she's definitely gonna be on the watch list, and I can hope but not guarantee that she'll be on the struggle bus very soon if I can manipulate some light, which I might. See, can I go with the south facing in the bathroom? Guys, I really thought I lost her. The crown had don't ride it out. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna put her in the bathroom. I'm gonna clean her up once I finish this and go from there. But right now she's growing. If I cut all these dead leaves off, she'll look pretty good. Not dead, but destroyed, ate some of my causing and doing. Once I get those off, they'll look good. But all this new growth is coming in, and I can hope. You can see I'm unfurling there. I hope that I can keep her green and pretty. Yeah. This one here you've seen on one of my storm videos. Of course, the water got hold to him, but she's growing back. She's on the watch list, as you can see. Though new growth has been shooting up since then. I haven't figured out if well, this one doesn't really bother me at all. To be honest with you, she's growing and has been growing since I brought them in and got all the water and search the soil out if need be. But conditions are seem to be fine. They're growing back out, so I'm not going to bother her. Especially they're growing, you know, into my actual conditions compared to back outside, which is just horrid. I just love the backs of these leaves. They're purple, purple, purple. And then of course, the more sun they get, the more dark they are compared to like what was inside. You can even tell from the leaf shapes what was outside. And I hate that the older growth, or most of the plant rather, I would say, got messed up by the water. But this here is my Calathea Sanguia. Not gonna do it, but all in all, she's okay. I think another one that is doing, I would say, she gave me one. She pushed out 2 leaves since that incident. You definitely, well, not that one. You definitely probably can tell there's one, and this is the other one. Not that one. This is the other one, and there's a new baby shoot that shot up in there. Now these were definitely hard to come by. Kind of shocked me. These are on the struggle bus because they are a little yellow, and of course I'm pretty sure it was due to that extra rain. And as you can see, they are still trying to adjust and more than likely recuperate the messed up root system, as you can see there. So for the most part, there's another damaged one. And then on top of that, you know that if you've been watching, I cleaned all these leaves off. I cut all the dead parts off. And it's just, I won't say getting worse, but what's left is the residual. And I just have to deal with it. Definitely going to clean her up, get the dead stems off, and go from there. But yeah, struggling. We have a struggler. All right, so let's go with the peperomia watermelon. Now, wonderful, wonderful plant, but as you can see, the leaves are a little bit smaller, and it's where, only because of where I have her now. So what I'm thinking about, or what I'm going to do, and you definitely can tell the light difference, like these leaves here, like just look horrid. They're coming off, so definitely struggling, but look at that, but she is going to be propagated, cut and propagated, so that way this top part can grow in with a nice, I would say prettier, well not prettier, but nice, pretty small pepperoni leaves, growing into the light conditions where they will be housed and not bothered. So that way they can grow in compact and not just all over the place, sparingly. Again, that's just because of light. So we're going to definitely cut these at the base and put them in water and clean this up and put the, I would say, mother or the base definitely will be going out in the retirement home. Should come back if it doesn't get too cold, but not worried about it because it's going to be outside. So all in all, she's going to get repropagated and rehoused, cut up, stuff like that. All right. The next one we have right here is my Sinenthi Never Never plant, or Lubercia, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. No, Never Never plant. Definitely you've heard about this one. This is a definitely OG. Been growing, putting out new. You probably see that babies, but honestly, you guys, I'm done with her. It's been like too long, literally too long, and she's been struggling trying to keep up. I just can't do it, literally. I can't do it anymore. It's like damage after damage, and then stuff keeps happening. So I made the decision to go ahead, even though don't try to grow. Oh God, look at that. Don't try to grow. Oh, it's trying to grow. Nope. We're going to put her outside and let nature run its course. Again, mess with my feng shui. I definitely hate walking in here and looking at this one. It just throws the whole vibe off, and then I'm trying to recoup, in my head, like, is the plan is okay when it's definitely not okay. It's okay, but it's not okay, if you get what I'm saying. And it's just, I'm just tired of looking at it, especially after more than 6 months, more than a year. Yeah, I'm definitely tired of looking at it. So she's definitely going to be retired out there in the plant retirement home. Watch list as well. This is my peppermint, pepperoni, no, peppermorties, maybe, no, yeah, UFO plant, money plant. This one, it looks okay, but guys, this thing was massive, and I mean, leaves are like light. So yeah, she came from outside, literally been growing outside since, I don't know, maybe after the big fall. So once the season changed earlier this year, I put her outside, and this is what she gave me compared to what she used to look like. Yeah, I will never buy one of these again. Now I'm putting her on the struggle bus because I brought her inside, and it's only a matter of time before she just gives up. She's already dropped, I think, maybe three of the little bitty bigger leaves that were on here, but yeah, we'll figure it out, and hopefully, like I said before, she grows. But if not, yeah, I'm not buying another one of these. I don't care how good they look. They just won't hold up unless you have the actual light requirements for them. And yeah, I have more plants that I would say deserve the spot better than this one. But even though she's holding on, she's still on the watch list, and let's just pray for her. Okay. Well, I think it's the last one. And this one here, yeah, this is the last one. This is the green, not green emerald, green upright philodendron, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I just don't want her anymore. Is all. So what I'm going to do, you'll definitely see me trying. Well, no, I can. I'm going to propagate her. You see this leaf here, it was one of the bigger ones, but of course she's been inside for a few days. As you can see, came straight from outside. Been sitting on this table, actually. But this leaf here, of course, yellowed because the light intensity is definitely not as bright as it is back there on the south facing. So this is gonna come off. But anyway, she's definitely gonna get cut up a few times, propagated, and yeah, that'll be it. The store giveaway, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of her, even though I've been watching her grow. But more space, and of course, like I said before, not too much into her. So she's definitely going to be removed from the collection. So yeah. This here episode, as you probably can tell and heard me say in the beginning, just nothing but my rehabs here for the last part of 2021. Fingers are crossed that no other plants will fall. But no time soon. I would say before the end of the year. No time soon. Honestly, they all look good. Even the ones that were struggling are actually doing pretty good as well now. So let's hope before, I don't know when, but let's just hope everything else falls into place. But as I said before, everything else seems to be growing just fine. But again, you never know. I might wake up tomorrow and something. Oh my God, no! There's one more. Oh, that is that freaking what you call it thing. I don't like those plants. I love them to death, but I do not like them. Monstera Swiss cheese. I'll do an insert because I don't have it here. It is. I'll talk about it in the insert. All right, guys. Sorry about the noise, the humming noise. AC unit is on. It's Mr. Cebu. But this one here is that freaking Swiss cheese I was telling you guys about. We're not going to worry about the netting. Is that a boogie? Yeah. Can you see it? And there, boogie. Trying to get in, but I should have been used this net. So let's not blame the net. I put this on way after the fact, but you definitely can see what the hell I'm talking about these Swiss cheese. Drip damage. Now I should have said, like I said before, put these in way beforehand, but you know, trying to get this open so you guys can. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna show this real quick so I can hurry up and close this thing back, just in case anything decides to come in here. But you can see the damage before I put it in here. This thing was just not infested, but just horrid. Bottom part looks a little better than what the heck happened up here. So yeah, other than that, she's growing though. Just I might just cut that off and start it over. As you probably just seen there in that insert, it's aggravating, but I do love those plants, and I do see them a lot. I seen them, I think yesterday or the day before. I want to get another one and start over again. And it's like, well, what can I do different besides just, I'm thinking about actually getting, I'm just rambling on, getting an actual tent for my monsteras. So that way I don't have to worry about any kind of other crap except for my fault, kind of stuff, which I definitely got a hang of. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these here plants that you are probably struggling with yourself, probably gave away, or probably some of you guys are probably still looking for some of the ones that I'm fixing to, I don't know what with at this point. Again, I don't know exactly how many plants that I did get out of the collection. So we just, well, some of these don't. One, two, that's not going in the collect. Two of these are going to yeah. A couple of these are going to leave the collection, and I think it's just the three, which was the Pila, this Never Never plant, and this here philodendron. Yeah, those are completely leaving the collection and just entirely. So those will be added to whatever number that I gave away. Yeah, those, and the other rest will be, combined and cut up, prop, and then now these here peperomias will be propped and been put back into the collection. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you're still looking for any of these, or as I said before, have any problems like I'm having with them as well. Let me know in the comment section below. I do have a second channel called Pete's Plant Smash Up. Be down in the description box. Also, all of my tools and things that I do use here over on the channel will be down there as well. Make sure you guys are subscribing. That notification bell is on. That button should be great and not red. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow.